All right, let's start with the basics. Your brain is always changing. That's called neuroplasticity. It means your brain rewires itself on what you do often. So if you scroll TikTok for hours every day or check Instagram first thing in the morning, you're literally training your brain to behave a certain way. Now, here's the crazy part. The average person touches their phone over 2,600 times a day. And teens, some spend up to 9 hours a day on social media. That's like a full-time job. Just doom scrolling. When we use social media constantly, our brains adapt, but not in a good way. Instead of learning patience, focus, or how to sit with boredom, we get used to instant gratification. One swipe, one like, one funny video, and boom, dopamine hit. That's the feel-good chemical your brain releases when you eat chocolate, win a game, or get a hug. But now, dopamine is being triggered by pixels on a screen. Every notification, every ping, every heart emoji, dopamine. And the more we chase it, the harder it is to stop, especially for younger people whose brains are still developing. Social media isn't just something they use, it's shaping who they become. So why is it so addictive? Simple answer, it's designed to be. Social media companies want your attention. That's how they make money. More time spent scrolling equals more ads equals more profit. And they've hired some of the smartest engineers and psychologists in the world to keep you hooked. Here are some of the tricks they use. Infinite scroll. There's no stopping point. Your brain never gets a signal to pause. It's like a slot machine that never runs out of coins. Variable rewards. Sometimes you get a like, sometimes you don't. That unpredictability makes it even more addictive, just like gambling. FOMO, or fear of missing out. You see your friends hanging out, people on vacations, someone else's perfect life. It triggers anxiety. You stay on the app just to feel connected, or at least not left out. Notifications. Red bubbles, little dings, they're designed to make your brain curious. Who messaged me? Who liked my post? It hijacks your attention constantly. All of this makes social media not just a tool, but something that actually hacks your brain. And like any addiction, it starts to change what you value and how you behave. Now let's talk about Gen Z and Gen Alpha. The generations growing up with phones in their hands since basically birth. They're digital natives, sure, but they're also the first guinea pigs in this global experiment. And the results, honestly, they're kind of scary. Studies show that we now lose focus after just 8 seconds. That's shorter than a goldfish, no joke, especially in teens. There's a strong link between high social media use and feelings of loneliness, inadequacy, and low self-esteem. Think about it. You're constantly comparing your real life to everyone else's highlight reel. Also, our sleep is being wrecked. Blue light from screens messes with melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Plus, if you're up at 2 a.m. checking who liked your post, you're not getting quality rest. A lot of young people now feel more comfortable texting than talking in person. That might sound normal, but it's a big shift. Real human connection takes face-to-face interaction. Without it, we risk losing empathy and emotional intelligence. All right, let's fast forward a bit. What does this mean long term? Well, here's where it gets heavy. We could be raising a generation with higher rates of anxiety, depression, and attention disorders than ever before, and we're already seeing that trend. The brain trained by TikTok isn't built for long-term projects, deep reading, or creative problem solving. That could impact school, work, and personal growth. Social media floods us with filters, flexes, and fake lives. It can be hard to tell what's real. For younger people, that can lead to serious confusion about who they are or what matters. Everything is now based on what gets views and likes. People start thinking in terms of content instead of real life. Should I enjoy this moment or film it for TikTok? That shift changes how we experience the world, and not always for the better. Digital dependency. This one's big. If you take someone's phone away and they feel anxious or lost, that's not just being bored, that's dependency. The brain gets used to constant stimulation. Without it, it doesn't know how to be still. Okay, so what now? Is it all doom and gloom? Not at all. Social media isn't evil, it's a tool. And like any tool, it depends how you use it. Here are some ways to take your brain back. Set boundaries. Try phone-free mornings. Set app limits, schedule actual downtime. Even just 30 minutes a day without screens can help. Turn off notifications. Seriously, you don't need a buzz every time someone likes your meme. Do real things. Go outside, hang out with friends in person, read a book, make art, move your body. These things rebuild your brain in a powerful way. Practice boredom. Yes, boredom. It's actually good for your creativity and mental health. Don't be afraid of it. Be mindful. Before you scroll, ask, why am I doing this? Am I bored, anxious, avoiding something? Awareness is the first step towards change. So, is social media changing our brains? Absolutely. But we still have a choice in how we engage with it. Let's not be passive. Let's be intentional. Because the more we understand how these apps affect us, the more power we have to take control back. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of the game. Give yourself a pat on the back. Your brain will thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who might be glued to their phone a little more than they should be. Let's spread the word. Catch you in the next one.